probably wondered why some people manage to keep their house always clean and organized, while others spend the entire weekend doing deep cleaning. Today, you're going to discover the secret of a 30-day challenge that will completely transform the way you take care of your home. This video will show you how to create a cleaning routine that really works, without you having to dedicate hours and hours of your free time to it. If you're tired of seeing your house always messy, if you feel like you can't keep up with the dirt that accumulates every day, or if you've tried several times to organize everything but it always goes back to the previous state, then this video is especially for you. I'm going to teach you a simple method that anyone can follow, regardless of age or cleaning experience. What you'll learn here aren't just random tips, but a complete system that, if followed for just 30 days, will create habits that will last a lifetime. Imagine waking up every day in a clean and organized house without having to stress about the mess or spend your free time running after household chores. And best of all, you'll only need a few minutes a day to keep everything in order. Stay with me until the end because I'll show you exactly how to make this happen in your home. Tip 1. Start small, think big. The biggest mistake people make when they want to change their cleaning habits is trying to do everything at once. They decide they're going to clean the entire house, organize all the closets, and keep everything perfect starting Monday. Result: in the first week, they already give up because it's impossible to sustain so much work. The secret is to start with a task so small that it will be impossible to fail. On the first day of the challenge, choose just one area of your house. It could be the kitchen sink, the living room table, or even a drawer. Dedicate just 5 minutes to getting that spot completely clean and organized. That's it, nothing more. It seems like little, but this strategy works because our brain needs small victories to build confidence. When you manage to keep that small area always clean for an entire week, you'll automatically feel like expanding to other places. It's like a snowball that starts small but grows naturally. Many people underestimate the power of 5 minutes a day. They think it won't make a difference. But if you do the math, that's more than 2 hours a month dedicated just to that area. And when you see the results, when you realize you can keep that corner always spotless, your motivation increases and you naturally want to do more. The key is not to force anything. Let your own success motivate you to go further. Before you know it, you'll be taking care of the entire house without even realizing that this has become a natural habit. Starting small isn't being lazy, it's being smart. Tip 2. The 2-minute rule. There's a very simple rule that can revolutionize your home cleaning. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it right away. Don't leave it for later, don't write it on a list, just do it right now. Think about how many times you see something out of place and think, I'll fix that later. The clothes on the floor, the dirty dish in the sink, the remote control on the sofa, the wet towel in the bathroom. Each of these things takes less than 2 minutes to resolve, but when you leave them for later, they accumulate and become a mountain of tasks. When you put the clean dish in the cabinet right after you finish washing it, when you hang the towel in the right place right after using it, when you put dirty clothes directly in the basket, you're preventing small problems from becoming big messes. It's much easier to keep the house clean than to clean a dirty house. This rule works because it eliminates procrastination before it even begins. You don't have time to make excuses or postpone the task when it's that quick. And what's most interesting is that after a few weeks applying this rule, it becomes an automatic reflex. You'll realize that many of the things you used to let accumulate are actually super easy to solve. Folding clothes that just came out of the dryer, putting cleaning products back in the right place, organizing papers on the table, cleaning spills on the stove. All of this takes very little time, but makes a huge difference in the overall appearance of the house. At the end of the day, when you look around, you'll see that the house is much more organized without you having made any extra effort. You just solved the small things at the right time. Tip 3. divide the house into zones. One of the most efficient ways to take care of the house is to divide it into zones and dedicate each day of the week to a specific zone. This prevents you from getting lost, not knowing where to start, and ensures that no area is forgotten for too long. Monday can be kitchen day, Tuesday, the bathroom, Wednesday, the living room, Thursday, the bedrooms, Friday, the laundry area. On the weekend, you can do general maintenance or rest because the house will already be in order. The important thing is that each zone receives attention at least once a week. When you focus on just one area per day, you can do more detailed work without getting tired. You can clean cabinets from the inside, organize drawers, wipe down places you normally forget. And since you're not in a hurry to clean the entire house, you can do everything more calmly and with quality. This division also helps you not feel overwhelmed. It's much less stressful to know that today you only need to take care of the kitchen than to wake up thinking you have to clean the entire house. Your mind stays calmer and you can concentrate better on the task. Furthermore, when you have a specific day for each area, it's easier to create a routine. You know that every Tuesday you're going to take care of the bathroom so you can mentally prepare and separate the necessary cleaning products. Over time, this becomes an automatic habit. The secret is to be flexible with this system. If one day you couldn't take care of the planned zone, don't worry. Do it the next day and continue the routine normally. The important thing is to maintain consistency over the weeks, not to blame yourself for small slip-ups. If you're enjoying these tips, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching this video from? I love knowing where you're from and exchanging ideas about home organization. Tip 4. The power of a simple list. Many people think task lists are complicated, but they're actually a powerful tool for keeping the house always in order. The difference is making a smart list, not a list that becomes a source of stress. Start by writing down only 3 things you want to do in the house that day. Just 3, no more than that. They can be simple things like vacuuming the living room, cleaning the bathroom, and organizing the kitchen table. The important thing is that they're tasks you can actually finish that day. When you write down the tasks, your brain organizes itself better to execute them. It's like you're making a commitment to yourself. And when you cross each item off the list after finishing, you feel great satisfaction that motivates you to continue. The list also helps you not forget important things. You know that feeling that you had something to do but don't remember what it was? With the list, this doesn't happen. You can write things down as they come to your mind and then execute them at the right time. An important tip is not to carry tasks from one day to the next. If you couldn't do something from today's list, don't automatically throw it into tomorrow. Think about whether it's still necessary, whether it can be done more simply, or whether it can wait a few more days. Sometimes we write down things that aren't that urgent. Save your lists after completing them. At the end of the month, when you look at everything you managed to accomplish, you'll be surprised by your productivity. This gives you a very good sense of achievement and motivates you to continue with the habit. Tip 5. Involve the whole family. A clean and organized house cannot be the responsibility of just one person. Everyone who lives in the place needs to collaborate, each within their possibilities. This isn't just a matter of dividing the work. It's also a way to teach responsibility and care for the common space. Start by talking to everyone in the house about the importance of keeping the environment organized. Explain that each person doing a little bit makes it much easier for everyone. There's no point in fighting or complaining. It's better to show how collaboration benefits the entire family. Distribute tasks according to each person's age and ability. Small children can put away toys and put dirty clothes in the basket. Teenagers can take care of their own room and help with the dishes. Adults can take turns with more complex tasks, like cleaning the bathroom and kitchen. The important thing is that each person has fixed tasks, not changing every week. When someone knows they're always responsible for that specific activity, they create the habit more easily, and you don't need to keep reminding or demanding all the time. A strategy that works very well is turning cleaning into a family bonding moment. You can choose a day of the week where everyone helps at the same time, each in their task, but all together. Put on upbeat music, talk, laugh. Turn it into something enjoyable, not a boring obligation. Recognize and thank when someone does their part. A simple thank you for tidying up the living room makes all the difference in the person's motivation. Everyone likes to feel appreciated, and housework is no different. Tip 6. Right products for each situation. You don't need 50 different products to keep the house clean, but you need the right products for the most common situations. With half a dozen well-chosen items, you can solve practically any cleaning problem. For general cleaning, a good all-purpose cleaner solves most situations. It works for cleaning counters, tables, sinks, tiles, and several other surfaces. Choose one that has a scent you like, because this makes cleaning more pleasant. For the bathroom, you need a specific product that eliminates germs and removes soap and lime residue. Don't try to save money by using the same product from the kitchen in the bathroom, because the needs are different and you won't get the result you expect. On the floor, the type of product depends on the material. Ceramic asks for one, wood asks for another, carpet asks for yet another. Using the wrong product can even damage the floor, so it's worth investing in the right product for each type of surface. Always have clean and organized cleaning cloths. A dirty cloth spreads more dirt than it cleans. Separate different cloths for each use. One for the bathroom, another for the kitchen, another for furniture. And wash them regularly so they don't become a source of germs. A very important tip is to read product instructions. Many people use excessive amounts thinking it will clean better, but it can actually stain or leave residue. Most products work better when used in the right amount, which is usually less than we imagine. Tip 7. The importance of putting everything in its place. An organized house isn't a house where everything is hidden. It's a house where each thing has its specific place and returns there after being used. This concept seems simple, but makes all the difference when it comes to maintaining organization. When you use something and don't put it back in its place, you create a small problem that accumulates with other small problems until it becomes a general mess. But when you have the habit of putting things in the right place, the house stays tidy almost by itself. The first step is to define a specific place for each category of object. Medicines always stay in the same cabinet. Documents always stay in the same drawer. Cleaning products always stay in the same location. There's no point in having a different place every week, because then nobody can create the habit. This place needs to be logical and practical. There's no point in storing pots in the highest cabinet if you use them every day. There's no point in keeping cleaning products far from the places where you clean the most. Think about frequency of use and practicality when choosing where each thing will stay. Teach everyone in the house where each thing goes. If only you know, you'll always end up being the one who tidies and organizes. But if everyone knows where each object should go, everyone can collaborate to maintain organization. A valuable tip is to label drawers and shelves, especially if you have many similar things. A simple label prevents people from searching and leaving everything messy, and it also prevents them from putting things in the wrong place because they don't know where the right place is. Tip 8. Preventive cleaning is the key. It's much easier to prevent dirt than to clean after it's already settled. Small actions throughout the day can prevent big weekend cleanings and keep your house always presentable. In the kitchen, clean stove platos right after cooking, when they are still fresh and come off easily. Always keep the sink dry after using to avoid water stains and lime buildup. Wipe the counter after preparing food, even if it looks clean. In the bathroom, use a squeegee on the shower wall after bathing to prevent mold and water stains. Keep the towel well stretched to dry completely. Clean toothpaste drops from the sink right after brushing teeth. These are small things that make a big difference. In the living room, always have a cloth nearby to clean the coffee table, dust furniture, or clean the television screen when necessary. Arrange sofa cushions whenever you get up. Put controls and objects back in the right places after using. This preventive cleaning doesn't take much time, but prevents small problems from becoming big problems. It's like taking care of health. It's better to prevent than to remedy. And you'll notice that your house looks clean for much longer. The secret is to turn these small actions into automatic habits. At first, you need to remember to do them, but after a few weeks, it becomes a natural thing that you do without even thinking. Before we continue, let me tell you something quick. If you want to earn real extra income, working from home and learning something that can become a profitable business, I prepared a complete guide where I show you how to create handmade soaps from scratch, which ingredients to use, and even how to sell to win customers. The link is in the first pinned comment, and attention, the special discount is only for channel subscribers and for very few days. After that, the price goes back to normal. Now let's continue with the video. Tip 9. Organize by category, not by room. This tip will completely change the way you organize your house. Instead of taking a room and trying to organize everything that's in there, gather all objects of the same category, no matter where they're scattered around the house, and organize everything at once. For example, if you're going to organize medicines, gather all the medicines in the house. The ones in the bathroom, the ones in the kitchen, the ones in the bedroom, the ones in the purse. Put everything together on a table and then decide what will stay where, what's expired, what you really need to keep. This method works because you can see exactly what you have. Avoid duplicates and make better decisions about what to keep and what to discard. When you organize room by room, you end up storing repeated things in different places without realizing it. Do this with clothes, shoes, beauty products, office supplies, cleaning products, decoration, books, everything. One category at a time, without rushing. It's work that gives long-term results, so you don't need to do everything in one weekend. When you finish organizing a category, define clear rules about where each type of object in that category should go. For example, all medicines go in the bathroom cabinet, all batteries go in the kitchen drawer, all chargers go in the bedroom drawer. This organization method is more laborious at first, but then makes maintenance much easier. When you know exactly where each type of thing should go, it's much easier to maintain organization on a daily basis. Tip 10. Celebrate each small victory. The last secret to keeping your house always clean and organized is to recognize and celebrate each small achievement along the way. Many people only feel satisfied when the house is completely perfect, but this is a mistake that leads to discouragement. When you manage to keep the kitchen clean for an entire week, celebrate. When you manage to make your bed every day for a month, recognize this progress. When the living room stays organized without anyone needing to tidy up, feel proud of this achievement. These small victories are fundamental to keeping your motivation high. They prove that you're capable of changing your habits and taking good care of your house. And when you feel good about what you've already achieved, it becomes easier to continue progressing. One way to celebrate is to take photos of environments when they're tidy. This way, you have a visual record of your progress and can look at these photos when you're discouraged. Seeing how much your house has improved is very strong motivation. Another way is to share your achievements with people you trust. Tell family, friends, whoever will understand and value your effort. Sometimes we underestimate our own achievements, but when another person recognizes our progress, we gain more confidence. Remember that transforming cleaning and organization habits is a gradual process. Don't expect overnight changes, but trust that each small step takes you in the right direction. Being gentle with yourself during this process is fundamental for long-term success. Done. Now you have all the necessary tools to transform your house into an always clean and organized environment. This 30-day challenge will create habits that will last a lifetime. But remember, the secret is in consistency, not perfection. Start today applying at least one of these tips. You don't need to try to do everything at once. Choose the one that makes the most sense for your current situation and focus on it until it becomes a natural habit. Then add the next one, and so on. The most important thing is to understand that an organized house isn't a matter of luck or having a lot of free time. It's a matter of creating simple systems and following them consistently. Anyone can achieve it, regardless of age, experience, or house size. Your house is your refuge, the place where you rest and feel safe. It deserves to be cared for with love and attention. And when you live in a clean and organized environment, your quality of life improves in all aspects. You feel calmer, more productive, and happier. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and turn on notifications to receive more organization and cleaning tips. And tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you start applying first? I love reading your comments and knowing how you're putting these ideas into practice. Your organized house is waiting for you.